Hey, what's going on guys, Weezy if you want to here, and in today's we're going to do a DLC trailer breakdown for you guys today. So the Final Awakening DLC trailer came out. Of course, the DLC is coming out on Tuesday for PlayStation 4 users. I'm honestly so excited for it, and we've got the replacers. So the replacers basically this guy off the trailers in Black Ops 2. It's honestly they're really funny trailers, and what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description down below to the trailers with Marshawn Lynch, who does it's a really cool trailer, and I honestly recommend you guys watching the full length. But in this video, I'm going to give you guys the kind of overview of what the maps look like, because I've got some really cool shots of the maps. And what I'm going to do in this video is just going to go over these shots of all 4 maps, including the zombies map as well. We're going to pick out the key information, what we get from these pictures, and I honestly can't wait for Tuesday. It's going to be absolutely crazy. And without any further ado and without wasting your time, we're going to get onto the map. So I'm going to go with the map. You're going to go in map order: Splash, Gauntlet, Rise, and Skyjacked. And then we're going to go for the DLC Zombies map at the end. So first off, I'm going to look at is Splash. So this is honestly like the coolest screenshot of Splash. We get to see an overview of the map and how vibrant and like how much it pops out this map. It's just so amazing. We got the pinks, we got the blues, we got the greens, we got the trees in the background, and the overall layout of the map just looks so cool and so pretty. Also, you can see from the trailer, you can see this from other pictures as well. It's actually some really cool kind of water slide where you can go through and obviously take out enemies, and the pirate ship in the middle just makes it so I honestly think like most action will be taking place in that pirate ship, and it honestly just looks like a really cool map. Again we get to see a closer-up screenshot of one of the water slides where you can obviously jump out from, and it just looks so cool. And shotguns and SMGs does seem like a pretty good thing for this map. So honestly, that's obviously Splash. It looks honestly so cool. These really cool screenshots. I'm gonna get on to the next one now, and this map is Gauntlet. So Gauntlet is probably one of the weirdest, kind of craziest maps. So this of course is the 3-in-1 kind of map, like I talked about in my previous video, where basically there's a snowy part, jungle part, and urban part. So we're looking at here right now is the snowy part, which looks definitely pretty cool. I just love how the way it looks. We've got the guy on the bridge on top, and of course you can boost jump on side, so it just looks like a really cool map overall. Obviously playing capture flag on this game mode, and this is obviously a really cool picture I'm going to show you guys in a second right now. So this picture is of with the players going in from one section map, which was the ice section, to another section of the map, which is the jungle section, which looks really cool how you can just transfer quickly into two different sections of the map. That looks so cool. That just seems really cool. Of course, there is another urban section as well, and that's kind of how the maps link up. It's kind of a whole one thing which you can obviously go through each side of the map, which just definitely looks like a really cool map. I don't know how this map's going to play out. Maybe kind of those maps that people don't play as often, but I just think the way this looks, it does look like a seriously cool map. And here we get an overview of how this map looks like. You can see the 3 lanes in there, so it just looks like a really cool and awesome map. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get onto the third map, which is Rise. So Rise is one of the, as I said in the trailer, one of the most competitive maps, and you can definitely tell why. So the picture on screen right now is a better look of the big choke point where all sides of the map join together in this one area. Of course, we can see B flag right there, and it just looks like a really good MLG map if you play like esports and so on. Of course, wall running spots. That's just going to be a place where honestly gravity spikes or some other really cool specialists. It's just going to be great for that map, and it does seem like a really cool and interesting map. I gotta admit, I'm not as too excited as Skyjacked and Splash, but it definitely looks like a really cool and really interesting map for those guys who do actually play esports Call of Duty. So now what we're going to do is going to get onto the next map, and this map is just I can't believe they're bringing it back. It's so amazing, and this map is Skyjacked. So of course Skyjacked is a remake of Hijacked, and the first picture we can see right now is one of the wall running spots on Skyjacked, because of course this is Black Ops 3. It will have its Black Ops 3 wall running features on it, so you can tell there is this map is pretty much exactly the same to the original map, which I love. And of course it does have some wall running features. As you can see, the guy here wall running into the other building, which just honestly just looks so cool and so interesting to do. Another picture we got here is actually a kind of part we didn't really get on the original Hijacked, which is kind of one of the holes in the obviously the aircraft, and it looks like you can jump into a hard point, or maybe that could be a place where B-Dom is, and just looks like a really cool flanking route, and that just looks so cool how you can wall run, get inside the airship. And honestly, I cannot wait for Skyjacked, the remake of Hijacked, and I will be doing a video on that, actually comparing you guys, comparing from Skyjacked to Hijacked. So keep watching that video on Tuesday. And now we're gonna get into zombies. So Their Eisendrache, it just looks so amazing. So the first picture I got to show you guys is a pretty cool picture. It shows one of the traps, and of course Hellhounds are returning in their Eisendrache. So the Hellhounds are back. That's really cool with the Wrath of the Giant. Hellhounds are just so cool, and of course we get to see a trap where it's kind of reminds me of one of the Shangri-La traps, where you obviously it's things that come down, obviously going to squish the zombies, or in this case the Hellhounds, and just looks like a really cool trap. And there is actually multiple traps on the Eisendrache, which is obviously really awesome. So the next picture we got here is a picture of the Death Machine, which is returning from Mob the Dead. I mean, the Death Machine on Mob the Dead was just absolutely crazy. It had so much ammunition, and it was just honestly a pretty much killing machine. Of course, it wasn't very mobile. Obviously, it wasn't really the best kind of, but it's just so glad that they're bringing at least one new weapon to this zombies map. So that is really cool. And of course, the final picture. I can't believe this is returning. I honestly did not expect this to return. It's just like across Mob the Dead, Origins, and Call of the Dead, and so on. And this is the Panzer Soldat. So the Panzer Soldat was from Origins, as most of you guys know. Probably one of the coolest, and in my opinion, one of the hardest boss and the most challenging. Of course, we had the Margaret from Shadows of Evil, which really wasn't that challenging. It was like 2 shots with a sniper rifle, and it's pretty much, that's one head done. And it was such an easy boss, but this obviously is a challenge, which is really cool. And if you guys don't know, I'm actually doing a live stream of the Eisendrache on Tuesday, hopefully. Definitely be Tuesday, somewhere around 7-8 o'clock, so keep watch out for that. And I can't believe the Panzer Soldat's coming back. The Death Machine's coming back from obviously Origin, Mob the Dead, sorry. And we have the dragons, which you saw in the previous trailer, like from Mob the Dead as well. So it just looks like a combination of all the really cool maps from Black Ops and Black Ops 2 into one map, and I really can't wait to play this on Tuesday. So yeah, those are the screenshots. I just decided to get all the important screenshots, and the screenshots that really stood out to me from this trailer. Again, a link will be in the description down below to that trailer. And I'd just like to say, honestly, we're getting really close to 1,300 subscribers. I just really like to thank you guys for all the support right now, and as always, thanks for watching.